remember this, boxing is just like making porridge. You can do too much, right? It's like 3 little bears, three little pigs, or bears, whatever they were. You don't want to do too much, too hot, too cold, too this, too that, and other. It needs to be just right. For example, back to your boxing stance. When you and I are working on this right cross right now, when you raise that right heel, right, and I'm standing here giving you a target, pivot through, right? And when that's a great punch, that's not bad. You're leaning this way. Stand here, sit back on that right quad, bend that, flex that foot a little bit more, and sit back a tad bit. End of the day, right? For you, you stay there, please, stay there. See how are you pulling yourself back? Because you're like, oh man, I didn't do anything. This is fine. Because at the end of the day, if we're in a boxing situation and you throw a beautiful right hand like that, right? And it doesn't land, doesn't mean that you did a bad job. It just may mean that I'm just not close enough for you to hit, which means I did my job as well. You're trying to punch me, I'm trying not to get hit. You understand that? So we both have a job to do. So when you go back and you're reset, your mindset should be, okay, that's not a bad job. The guy's just not in his range, or I mean, he's not in my range, and I do it again. Bop, bop, foot's up, make that pivot. Perfect. As long as you do your job, right? And as long as I do mine, we're still in boxing shape. Now, when you do a bad job, which is lean forward, off balance, right? From here, not a bad job. Granted, you did not hit me, but guess what? From here, I can't do anything either because we're both just too far away from each other, right? Go back to where you were. Now, when you make that pivot and you try to make that porridge too hot, pivot, you start leaning and doing more. You're gonna be off balance. Now, in your mind, you're like, oh man, I'm gonna make this porridge, I'm gonna make him swallow this porridge. Okay, you're not gonna make me swallow anything. What you're gonna do is you're gonna be off balance, you're gonna do a bad job, and now you're going downhill, which walks you right into my punch. You see the difference? But when you sat back, that didn't happen. When you did a bad job, that happens. See the difference? Yep. So every time you do something, it needs to be just right. You'll hear me say all the time, don't put the ketchup and mustard on the hot dog before you take it off the grill. Just let the hot dog cook. Just let it cook. Once the hot dog's cooked, take it off the grill. Make sense? Yep.